Started in 1999, primarily by myself and another director of Mr. Ray Gerson. And we had a patented process that makes precast concrete lift shafts. We've been doing that primarily and again for about 5 years. We had two other directors join the company that invested. We since bought them out on an MBO. We're trying to develop more products to suit the ever-demanding market, and in the last 2 years we're developing a very big core section of taking the stairs, landings and the whole kind of access around the building. So we've developed that. We developed the twin lift shaft. We're just about to do a triple lift shaft in one hit, which is a new thing. We've never tried that before. But it's fairly large, so there's a bit of a moulding issue to that. And we've been doing that for about 13 years now. So 95% still is probably our lift shaft module. Conceptually, it runs from initiation of a design correspondent with our client. They'll pass on details, and generally 2 weeks we have. It depends again how big the project is, but based on our normal run through of the factory work, 2 weeks of design processes, that's a P drawing, and hopefully in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe, it goes into a C1. Then that goes on to the shop floor. Our production manager, Richard Slater, then takes over the actual running of that project, and then it goes onto the shop floor. They get a brief of what needs to be done. They get a schedule of work. They get all the bar, everything that job actually entails, and it goes through into the mouldings. And most things, two-story lift shaft takes about 2 days to develop. So you can have it from design to site in less than 4 weeks. I mean, we can get it quicker. Again, it all depends on when they need it, and we tend to work around our factory schedule at the time. So if a job comes in C1, it will take priority to jobs that may be more critical, but they're not on a C1 stature at the moment. The beauty about doing precast concrete is it's done in a factory environment. It's totally controlled, and it takes a lot of the risk from being on site. There's a health and safety issue in there as well. We take all that on board, so you get a pre-tank pit, door sections, middle sections, roof sections, which include the lifting requirements the actual lift company might require. It gets sprayed inside, it gets numbered, so all the dusting inside is taken care of. And generally, a four-story lift shaft could take as long as a building takes to go up together. But in our way, they generally go up first. So you can have a barren site, lift shaft goes up, in a day, job done. The EFW project came to us at the middle of last year, 2012. Our actual client was Kia, and they approached us primarily for a precast concrete lift shaft and stairwell that is a structural core to the building. So it's completely divvy-dagged right through the system, which is tied to the ground floor. That took about 2 months to actually take from initial manufacturing to completion, and was erected in 10 days. When we explained this to Kia, this was the project and now it's going to be, their main criteria was a deadline of a date, and it had to be erected promptly and smoothly. The reason I think we got the job is because it ticked all the boxes with Euro codes, British standards. The structural core was a definite plus, which we have done before, and the whole job went through in about a 3-month stage from C1 to actual site development and erection. Another good factor on this project, we're only 5 miles away from their project, and they've viewed it many times in the development process right up to the actual production of the actual boxes.